second bell, where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready, spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell, where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready, spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell, where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready, spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another sold out podcast, sold out live on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. My name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls. So if you're into sneakers, you are officially in the right place, man. Y'all already knows how it goes down. So y'all smash the like button. Y'all see the topic, man. FedEx driver basically steals over 90K worth of product from Footlockers, the trucks that were supposed to be delivered to Footlocker. We're going to touch on that topic. And of course, let's just say Ye is back at it again. And apparently Adidas has it where I guess his contract is quote unquote under review. So we're going to dive into that today. Dunks. Salutes to Dunks. He may make it later on in the live, but today is his baby mama's birthday, so he making sure, you know, him and his baby mama been together for a very long time, so, you know, he taking care of baby mama and making her happy and making things sure good. So salutes to Dunks for, you know, being the great man that he is and the great family man that he is. So if he drops in, you know, but I'm almost positive, bruh, it's birthday, and, you know, if there's any cake left over, if you catch my drift, you're probably going to be enjoying that, you know? But that's just, you know, that's me. If that's how I was, if I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? So I know how Dunkston is, man, but salutes to Dunks for sure, man. Let me touch the chat, and then we're going to see what's going on. Y'all make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Audio and stuff is sounding right. Visual is looking okay. Y'all let me know down in the chat. I'm about to hit the conversation up real quick. Hit the chat, see who all we got in the building. And, of course, man, then we just going to dive right on in. So let me see who I got in the building real quick. Let's see. We got Fly God with the popcorn. What up, Fly God? Kwame says, yo. J. Ross says, what's good? We got Karen K in the building, says, what up, everyone? What up? We got Galaxy YT in the building. What up? What up, Galaxy? What up? Galaxy says, I'm ready for the November drops because these I'm my year Jordan 4s are fire. I'm still on the fence about them, but I will say a lot of shoes are definitely growing on me as we get closer to close the year out. And like I told y'all, man, if y'all ain't caught on, it's holiday season, bro. I know I'm saying it early. October, November, and Decembers are always problems when it comes to sneakers in general, man. So we're going to have a lot of heat coming, you know what I'm saying? I know November's supposed to pop off, and then it's just finna be on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely finna be on. I just hope y'all mentally prepared and ready. That's all I got to say for that. J-Rod says, got those canvas 4s coming in this week. Still not sure if I want to keep them or not. Okay, that's what everybody was telling me to go for them. But see, I knew I didn't want to be like that. That's why I ended up skipping them joints. It ain't that they ain't fire, but I know it's going to be a minute. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I got some things on the back end that, I'm grabbing as well, It ain't like I'm stop buying sneakers, but I know Karen K was like, yo, just get them. You're going to regret it later. We going to see. Because, those black cats, I definitely was, I'm still mad about that. But, we'll see. Time will tell. Karen, you may be on to something. You know what I'm saying? Galaxy YT says, personally, I'd keep, but not sure for not sure for resale. Got you. Let's see. Karen K says, sneakers app dissed me with them canvas 4s. Oh, so you ain't catch that W? Dang, and I know you had one of them joints. Manny with the kicks in the building says, what's Gucci chat? What up, Manny with the kicks? What's Gucci? What up? You kind of brought this topic to my attention too, man. So salutes to Manny with the kicks. I saw it floating around, but I know whenever you hit me in the DMs, I knew we had to dive on this joint for sure. Galaxy YT says, the fact that delivery drivers and people who handling sneakers is worrisome and upsetting because they think they get away with it and some don't even get caught. Yeah. It didn't used to be that way, but like now, I don't want to just put it all on them. Granted, they're doing it, but at the same time, it's just how the times have changed and they realize what people are willing to pay for these sneakers now. You just could be that guy working that truck to just know, because it was a time where Nike used to have the big old sneakers tape that wrapped around those boxes. They had to stop that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why they stopped that, because it's one of those, if the delivery driver wasn't doing it, then if you leave it out on the porch or in the open at a door, somebody could just grab it because they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So many factors to contribute into that Galaxy YT. Visualize says, me too, Karen. Galaxy YT says, I don't know what went through their brain and thought it was okay. Granted, they're thinking of the money aspect. I'm not defending them, but I'm assuming they probably, I'm gonna share my screen and play the clip in a second real quick while we dive in. I'm just touching the chat for show. But I got a few theories, and this is why I wish Dunks was in on this joint. I'm keep checking my phone to see if he do text me and want to go. That's kind of what I was working on before I started live. Me and him was texting or whatever. But anyway, so Karen K says Visualize sucks. Yeah, I agree. It definitely does, man. Especially I know you really wanted those shoes all the way. Let's see. J-Rod retracted the message. Let's see. Karen K says, what up, Manny with the kicks? You're a little late. Your norm is to be first. Visualize says, at Manny with the kicks, what's good? Manny, Kwame in the building says, almost every order I've gotten from Adidas have been opened up. Wow. That's crazy. That's super crazy, yo. That's wow. Really? Or they just peep it and then just tape it back up? Man with the kick says, I went to Got Soul earlier today. I seen a bunch of lame YouTubers there. No offense. Oh my God. Oh, it was in Boston. I know I watch all the channels, but I know probably one you're probably thinking of for sure. But to each his own, it's our preference at the end of the day. But yeah, I know Boston Got Soul. It seems like they got a Got Soul event every other month, man. In fact, it's funny, those shoes that I got, one of the dudes had a table that got sold before, so that shoe, I haven't dropped the video yet, but the Grail that I've been telling y'all about, that I'm about to drop real soon, that's one of the reasons I knew it was I knew where the shoe it came from and all the hands it touched and stuff like that. I definitely go down a rabbit hole when I'm about to make a serious Grail purchase. Rachel W says, hey y'all, hope everyone is good. What up, Rachel? Minimum Kick says, I copped something there. Okay, what was it? Let us know. Galaxy YT says, did buy one get their boxes open or tampered with? Karen K says, what up? Rachel J-Rod says, that's why I don't get too excited for hype shoes I hit or until it's in my hands. Okay, true. I feel you. Karen K says, J-Rod, I feel you, but a lot of people weren't feeling the canvas for it, so I thought I had it in the bag. It's a 4, Karen. At the end of the day, I'm gonna just keep it real. I get your thought process, but it's a 4, and it's one of those, it looks as close to that Eminem P you're ever gonna get. Well, I ain't gonna say P, it's just that Eminem sneaker, because Eminem ain't no player exclusive, right? But the Eminem, it looks too close to those Eminem Cornheart joints. So, You had to keep that in the back of your head as well. You know what I'm saying? And how many times have you seen it where people say they ain't feeling them and then the day of they change their mind? I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that as well. So that was a lot of, but it is what it is, Karen. I look at it this way. If it's meant for you to have it, you can get those joints. I don't know what the resale is doing on them right now, though. Man with the Kick says, rolling up some Haze visual in 2020 Tesla Model Y long range, all wild sports utility in the white rental. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. You went all out, homie. Visualizer says, shouts out to Dunks, most definitely. Rachel says, Ye, I'm so disappointed in his choices lately. I'm gonna say this about Ye. He is this is the thing, right? I'm gonna defend him, but I'm gonna tell you where I think he's wrong at, Rachel. Ye, what he says, he be right, but his delivery sucks. His delivery sucks so freaking bad. It's like when he sits down and explains what he really meant, it's like, oh, still not the best delivery. You know, we get what you're trying to say now, but again, not the best delivery in my opinion. That's the problem with Ye. It's not the good at delivering the best message. You know what I'm saying? Does he mean well? Maybe so, but then again, he does. At this point, I think he's doing a lot of that stuff for attention. I know he has bipolar disorder, and I know that's a real thing. I really do think it's a real thing. But I think Ye picks and chooses, you know what I mean, to flip the switch. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. And then how he's been going off on social media, somebody needs to take his phone, man. That's just how I feel about it. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. Galaxy YT says, I get worried when I order for stuff like that. Karen K says, at Manny with the Kicks. Manny with the Kicks says, shout out to Dunks. Visualize says, Manny with the Kicks, big chillin'. Let's see, Galaxy says, you good? Manny with the Kicks says, I had to treat myself this weekend, fams. I feel you. You got to do that every now and then. J-Rod says, it's holiday season for these FedEx and UPS drivers. I mean, yeah, you got to keep that in mind too. What's crazy is I actually know, like, I ain't going to say I know, but I've ordered enough now. When my stuff come in from FedEx, I already know who the dude that be coming in to bring the joint in. I don't have to help him bring in some stuff or point them into the right like location, like because we got numbers and stuff and whatever. I had to point him in the right direction. I hope he take that in consideration, but I could tell he may not be. But just because he doesn't look like he's a sneakerhead, because he is in uniform, you just never know, man. So you just never know. Let's see. J-Rod says, this holiday season. Yep, Red Devil Kwame says, sold my Yeezys the other day and I got my Travis 6s back again. Bought a little less than what I sold my old pairs for too. Okay, that's what's up, Kwame. Now you keep them this time. Those British khaki joints, make sure you keep them joints. Manny with the Kicks. I mean, do what you want to do. But I mean, they too fire, man. I love them joints. I wore them joints over the summer, man. When I had them joints on, you couldn't tell me nothing, man. Matter of fact, what did everybody have on feet today and or yesterday? Yesterday, when I was running my errands or whatever, I had a few appointments. On feet yesterday, I had to do it to them, man. I had the those Travis Scott Lowe's, the Mocha joints on. Fire shoe. I felt like I was just like floating that day. And then today on feet, I had my fire red 3s on. I had to break them guys out for the one time. With the Polo Ralph Lauren all red jumpsuit on them, man. And I was just running errands, man. But that's just how I gotta be sometime, man. What did y'all have on feet for show? Let's see. Man with the Kick says, went to Bodega, copped some New Balance 200 2R in gray and a human race shirt to go with the Brooklyn. Sheesh, nice, very nice. Man with the Kick says, what's on feet? Definitely just asked that before I read it, but appreciate that, Manny, for always looking out. Galaxy says, I'm worried how many FedEx and UPS drivers are gonna rob people of their Jordans and Dunks for the holiday. It really kind of varies on the area too, man. That's a sad thought, but it's definitely something you should have in the back of your mind, man. Even if the thing is that people, it got the insurance on it where you can get your money back for the package. But one, who really wants to go through all that? And then two, it's like you really want it. Obviously, if you bought the joints, you obviously really, really wanted them joints, man. So there's something we got to think of. Let's see. Kwame says, drove my MK1 VW to show this AM rocked my form in my Ivy pack. Okay, that's what's up, Kwame. That's what up. Okay, fire. Kwame, man, y'all is dripping today, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Manuel Kick says, drip check for me, cactus plant, flea market, Earth First Zip hoodie, sweater, and Nike Stussy illuminated pants, and black with the LV shoulder bag on feet, Nike Air Force One low white Brooklyns. Woo! Hey, man. Got so that's too much drip, man. That's you too drip. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Just reading that was a tongue twister, and then when like I'm playing it back, the images, my man, fire. Soul Ninja X says, I just wanted to let it be known I refuse to pay more than $130 for dunks or Air Jordan 1 silhouettes, JJ. I mean, to each his own. Everybody has their cutoff of what they're willing to spend on a shoe. Now, I will say this. I used to have a cutoff. I still do. And this is my thing. What I've noticed, every time I budge a little bit more, I end up spending a little bit more. I'm not saying this would be you, but this is what happened to me. I used to have, okay, this is my number. I ain't paying this. I don't care what shoe it is. I'm like, well, this is different. And then I'll get that shoe, and then I'm like, well, now this one is different. Because, like, I would just talk myself into doing it. So, really, for me, the best way I do it is just don't even look. But it's kind of hard whenever I'm doing all the shoes ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? But, and it really takes discipline. You know what I'm saying? It's just being a sneaker collector and being a smart sneaker collector and being on a budget too. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends. I mean, it's a tough challenge, man. But I mean, there's a lot of more worse things we could be doing, right? Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hurting nobody. J Rod says those Navy 4s gonna go hard with Navy Cowboys jerseys. Most definitely. I'm feeling them 4s, man. I just don't know. I'm still on the fence about those too. Man with the Kick says, let's say I found was lost. I found what was lost. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. I'm taking that as a hint. You found some fire, man. You found some fire. J Rod says, how y'all feel about 500K stock for lost and founds? I still think they're going to be an issue to cop. Most definitely. They're making a lot for a reason. I think that's a good thing because obviously everybody wants this shoe. I don't broke down the history between y'all why this is a fire shoe. I mean, we keep saying it's the Chicago joint it is, but it's also coming across as like, a OG shattered backboard of what should be. You know what I'm saying? Reality is that a lot of people are missing that point of view, but then you got to keep in mind for the people like me who know about that. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard what they were saying it's going to be mom and pops, only that part upset me, but then we got over that and we here. I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's just more money in Nike's pocket either way. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good idea. Definitely think it's a good idea. Kwame says, yay, definitely a troll for attention. Most definitely. Visualize says, I feel the same way, but the fact it's a Jordan 4 with a black colorway and released with 65K pairs, it was bound to happen. Yeah, this is true. Facts, Kwame from Manning with the Kicks. Karen K says, you're right about Ye Jones. When I did listen to him, I understand a little more when he said they were dropping colorways he didn't approve of, and they supposedly were wasn't giving him a say. I mean, yeah, true. Like I said, he's right, and that's the thing. Anybody who sits down and actually like listens to what he's actually saying, he be accurate. But again, when he gets the Twitter fingers or the Instagram fingers or whatever, he's doing too much. And again, nobody's not saying what he's saying is not right or wrong. We're just, the delivery sucks. And it's also one of those, at the end of the day, Mr. Ye, you put yourself in a lot of those situations that probably could have been avoided, but you didn't, at the time, he probably didn't feel like he could avoid them and he felt like he had no choice. But it's all about how you handle the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now I just don't like his reactions to things, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Kanye fan music-wise as a designer, but when he gets on these little rants and stuff, I just don't even know what to say or think. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Even so much so I hit dunks up with that. You know what I'm saying? Man with the Kick says, Jones, fire. Man with the Kick says, someone take Ye phone already. Thank you. That's exactly what I was just saying. Yo, whoever's on his team, go grab his phone and say you're in timeout. Let's just keep it 100. put him. Ye needed to take a timeout break, bro. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Period. J. Ross says I had the taxis on yesterday for a casual Friday at work. Sheesh. Hey, people gonna be mad they slept on them taxis too, bro. You know. Let's see. Man with the Kick says J. Rod, that's fire, most definitely. Visualize says I wore stage haze ones yesterday, but no drip today. I just stayed indoors. Okay. By all means, still being, chilling day. Okay. Karen K says Air Jordan 1 OG low UNC. Sheesh. Fire. Kwame says I could buy an 8-ball and hit the club, but a pair of Jordans last longer. This is true. I mean, buy what you like at the end of the day, man. So Ninja says, how much y'all think I could get for some lightly worn Fear of God ones? You got to check the market on them, cause I know Fear of God have their own lane, but I don't even know too many people that I've seen some channels that seem like they're just dedicated to it. But really, I would say if they're used, go off whatever they going for. Like if they were being sold new, and then I say you probably should be able to you should be able to gauge it from there, considering what you consider like how lightly used are they. Do they look like it, or are you just telling it because you're being honest? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those. But, I mean, yeah, you just got to play it by ear on that one. Let's see. J-Rock said, it's a good time, though, Kwame. Kwame says, I'm definitely not saying I had a bad time. Kwame says, those UNCs look fire. Most definitely, man. So, let me pull up let me share my screen here, and I'm going to show you guys what was going on Nice Kicks, where I found the story. I think the other YouTubers have put them out there as well. But we shall see. I'm going to share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Mouse is getting a little trippy. I got a new mouse today, so it shouldn't be having too much more issues anymore. But let me put this up. I'm going to share my screen, and then we'll see what you guys think, and then we're going to elaborate a little bit more on this. So here we go. Boom. Right here. FedEx driver steals $96,000 worth of Footlocker merch. Wow. Man. People really be out here wilding, man. Like, this is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have some nerve. Like, and then when you get caught, I'm very curious. Let me see. I think.
The shoe inventory at
let me
a
play
Footlocker
this.
store in East Point has been hurt, but this time it's not a supply chain issue. Police say the product made it onto the delivery truck, but it wasn't delivered. Victor Williams live with the story. And Victor, a FedEx employee now facing charges.
Oh, yeah, that is right, Sandra. And it did not take long for investigators along with FedEx and Footlocker to connect all the dots.
Why would you mess up your career? You knew you was gonna get caught. I really don't get it.
FedEx employee Morris Jones is being charged with embezzlement along with receiving and concealing stolen property in connection to the interception of nearly $100,000 worth of merchandise from Footlocker.
And it was quite a bit of inventory.
East Point PD Detective Robert Kinningsman says instead of dropping off a big shipment to Footlocker, Jones instead kept everything for himself, even selling some of it.
The shoe inventory at a Footlocker store in East Point has been hurt, but this time it's not a supply chain issue. Police say the product made it onto the delivery truck.
Okay, that's the same thing.
After frequent late and missing deliveries, both FedEx and Footlocker knew something wasn't right, and that's when they got the East Point police involved.
Executed a search warrant, recovered a lot of Footlocker's property.
And as of now, it doesn't look like he was alone. A young woman may have been helping him in some way the whole time.
There's a potential accomplice that was identified as well.
So he got an accomplice. So he got a young lady that was helping him apparently. And why homie last name gotta be Jones though? It says a Michigan FedEx driver was arrested on charges of embezzlement and receiving and concealing stolen property after police found $96K worth of merchandise to the merchant of Footlocker as the home. Yeah, so I wonder what he's gonna get. And it's funny, I see somebody in the comments that say free him. I gotta read what's underneath that, yo. Oh, I'm sorry. I know this is kind of like off mode. I gotta hear it's like, for real, this guy is a clown. Says, why free him? Give him 10 for saying the dumbness. Yeah, man. Wow. I'm sorry. Like, that threw me off. Let me finish playing this real quick.
So we'll be seeking a warrant through the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office.
Dumb.
Today in 38th District Court, Jones sent before a judge for the first time, where he was given a $25,000 personal bond with a GPS tether. The case remains under investigation.
We're digging in a little deeper to see how far it went, how far back this was going, and there's some property that probably won't be recovered, unfortunately.
It's a shame.
And police say that at least Jones is cooperating. Victor Williams. Oh.
After frequent late
Okay, so he cooperating. Apparently, that's all the product. I wonder, was he a reseller though? Like, you think he was reselling? Like, obviously, right? I know it's in Jeremy Dubb, but I'm saying, like, I wonder what his, like, what he was reselling under, like, his, like, name and how comfortable he had got. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious. Like, and he got bun, so they're letting him out on bun. Honestly, he could probably, I don't think he's going to do any time, though. If he cooperates, they caught him red-handed, and he makes their job easier, so to speak, I feel like he should be okay. Like, he's probably going to get, like, a lot of, like, either some, like, I don't think he's going to sit in jail, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they recovered most of the product, he pleads guilty and said what he did with the other stuff, possibly have to spend, it's going to cost him a lot of money, though. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to cost him a lot of money. We got 1017 in the building, says new Yeezy 700 MN begins comfortable as fuck. Okay, sheesh. Facts, big facts, 1017 from Manny. Tiffany Michelle in the building. What up? Says, what up, y'all? We got Lazarus. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, homie. Bro, hello, how is this channel hasn't blown up yet? We grinding, we getting there, man. Slow and steady wins the race each and every time. And the community I got over here right now and the people that I have on a regular, I appreciate them enough, you know, so we gonna get there, you know, ain't no rush. We just here to be really have things from different perspectives and just talk about, you know, just the love of sneakers, man. I want to be something different for the typical sneaker YouTube community. I know there's tons of people if you go down the rabbit hole, but I don't want it to get where, and it's not to take a shot at nobody, where you can tell I'm not having fun with the content no more. I just really want to just share my sneaker experiences with y'all as I go through something and learn something, and y'all can teach me, because I learn a lot from you all as well, man. So appreciate that, homie. Y'all smash that like button if y'all haven't done so already, man. Let's see. Soldier in it says, bro look dumb as shit. He definitely did it. J-Rod says, bro really said to himself, my new route is to my house. Wow. Yeah, he tripping, bro. This my thing, right? I'm assuming he saw what that stuff goes for, and now it's just like like I said, he probably didn't think he could get caught. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read over the report a little bit. It's basically saying the same thing, but I think, looking at this dude, and y'all saw the picture of him already. He looked like he did that joint. Let's just keep it 100. Now that he caught red-handed, he don't plead. He ain't got the option to plead not guilty yet, because they gotta just probably read him, gave him a bond, but he probably already just said F it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no point, and especially if they got you red, like ain't no telling how they caught him. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they got pictures of the product. It's gonna be a tough time explaining that. Manuel Kick says, I've been trying your FedEx and UPS be scamming the kit. He said, I've been saying y'all FedEx and UPS been scamming the kicks. Ain't secure until they in your hands. Facts. You have been saying that. Kwame says, temptation is definitely real when you see these shoes selling for so much. This is true. And who to say he ain't in the sneakers himself? But see, at the same time, he would have to be getting lucky to get his size. But then again, if he got time to unbox everything, but then think about it, he ain't getting it from the people's action. The thing, I'm not supporting him, right? But he didn't steal. It wasn't one of those like a person bought it, won it fair and square, and it is, but it ain't, right? Because technically Footlocker bought the stuff fair and square, and they're gonna sell it back to us, obviously, because they got a wholesale price with Nike in them. But so obviously that's how they make money. They buy the shoes at a whole price, at a wholesale price and then sell it for what Nike's recommended price for. So, you know, they make that money back that way. But I say all that to say, he wasn't taking it directly from the actual person's consumer hand, the person who actually really wanted to shoot a rock, if you really think about it. Not defending him and not saying what he did was right, but just keep it like in that way, a sense of things where it's like he was taken from the stores. You know what I'm saying? He took it out of the store's hands to begin with. It wasn't one of those where it's like, y'all, I got my dream sneaker, tracking is here, and then tracking says delivered, but I never really got the package. And he didn't do that route. He took it straight from before it got to the main. I guess you can say Footlocker would be the middleman in this case. So he took from the middleman. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take from he took from basically, if you look at it from this, he basically took from us, the regular consumer that just want the shoe. He took from the person selling the shoe. So he took it out of both our hands, you know? So I don't know about free, but I mean, I'm very curious what he gonna get. But I have a feeling if he pleads guilty, it ain't gonna be too bad, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I never done nothing on that level. Many with the Kick says, smash that like button, bing bong, yes sirski. J Rod says, maybe he's Robin Hood, stealing from the rich and helping the poor. Yeah, if he by selling them back, and he already got them free, so maybe he cutting people better deals. You know what I mean? Who knows how he was selling them, but he definitely was robbing. I don't know. Well, we can put robbing and putting it in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he wasn't doing it in that way where we used to. Man with the Kick says, "What P you caught my guy?" And I'll let you know what I caught at guy. So, man, come on, man. That is a fair thing, but nah. The video dropping next week. I promise. The video dropping next week. I promise, man. I know you're gonna tell me eventually anyway. I'm about to cop some shoes. Like Monday, I'm about to order like 2 more shoes I've been watching. It's just time, man. Kwame says, at almost 100K stolen, might be a little time. Yeah, true. 100K, yeah. He may get a little something. Yeah. I don't think he should do no crazy amount of time, you know, but you just never know given the situation. And this is in Michigan. You don't know how the laws go down like that over there. So, Soul Ninja says, drip check, watermelon, SB Blazers, and the rest of the Fit Champ as well. Okay, sheesh. Nice. Salutes to that all the way, man. We diving on this joint. Now this Yeezy topic, I'm going to hop on real quick. I know of what all he's posted on social media, but I haven't actually read through the article. So I'm going to go through the article with you guys over here. Ye definitely on a different ball game right now, so to speak. So let me just touch on what we got right here. And let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Kwame says, I'm not a fan of time for non-violent crimes, but I also won't be shocked if he does a little time in Club Fed. Yeah, he gonna get something. It ain't gonna be light, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much slap on the red, but he gonna get something. But let me share my screen for this Ye story real quick. So Adidas says its relationship with Kanye West is under review, right? Okay, key points. I like how they already got this kind of already done right here. Let me take this down. It's getting on my nerves. Let's see. So key points to take away from this joint, right, is sneaker and apparel maker Adidas said Thursday it's reviewing its relationship with the outspoken Kanye West. West cemented his relationship with Adidas in 2016 to manufacture and distribute items from his Yeezy clothing line. So he's been on there since 2016. Facts. He recently been publicity critical of the company and its CEO. Okay. Yeah, most definitely. I'm curious though, with Adidas beginning review represents 4 to 8% of the company's revenue according to Cohen. But this is my thing. I'm almost positive though, because he been going off at Adidas. They just been ignoring him. But I hate to bring this up, but the whole White Lives Matter t-shirt may have been the straw that broke the camel's back, because now he does, whether Adidas like it or not, Ye represents Adidas too. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to look and stuff like how he represents himself is how they, you know what I mean? It also plays a part on Adidas as well. So, let me read this. Sneaker and apparel maker Adidas said Thursday it is reviewing its relationship with the outspoken Kanye West. After repeated efforts to privately resolve the situation, we have taken the decision to place the partnership under review. We will continue to co-manage the current product during this time, the company said in a statement. Adidas announced in partnership with West in 2013. The rapper cemented his relationship with the German brand in 2016, manufacturing and distributing items from the Yeezy clothing line. He recently been publicly critical of the company and the CEO, assuring that the sportswear brand of not giving him enough control over the line and telling CNBC theirs were copying my ideas. Okay. We kind of broke that down before, and I guess he's not letting up on that. In the past few months, West has gone on social media triad against the company, calling out the CEO, Casper, and posting pictures of board members. In early September, Kanye posted a decorated image of a New York Times front page falsely claiming Roster had died. Wow. See, and that's the thing. He's taking stuff too far. Like, come on, man. That's not cool. You know what I mean? I get you're frustrated, but death I take very seriously, and it's something you shouldn't play with. You know, even though that's false information. You know what I'm saying? West responded Thursday to CNBC's story on the latest Adidas statement in explicit Instagram post saying, fuck Adidas, I am Adidas. I saw that as well. He put that on Instagram. And some stuff just ain't for the internet. And I get what he's saying. I don't know. You know, he is a big move at Adidas, but if he play his cards right, he could probably get a little bit further than these rants of what he's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. The company has said that the partnership with Yeezy is one of the most successful collaborations in the history of the industry. He's had a tremendous impact globally for us, Roster told CNBC in August. Kanye is our most important partner worldwide. We have very, very good relationship with him. I don't know if we want to use the word good because it don't appear to be good right now, but it's just me and who am I? Let's see. We communicate with him on a very ongoing basis, and we're very proud of the relationship. I mean, I get it. Let's see. He says, Adidas CEO on Kanye West, we have a fantastic relationship. I'm very shocked because Ye is saying something completely different. Or am I reading it wrong? You know what I'm saying? Am I reading it wrong? But it seems like Ye has got some on completely different. Man with the Kick says, that's fair, my guy. LOL, no spoiler alerts. True. Man with the Kick says, maybe I'll wear them for the next live then. Okay, true. I'll have that video out before when I try to drop. If everything go right, I'm going to drop it Wednesday before the night of the live. That way I don't have to keep, you know what I'm saying? That's my goal to get it out because I already got 2 videos in the chamber. I haven't got them edited yet, but I already got 2 video ideas in the chamber for Monday and Tuesday. So that should, by Wednesday, goal is to put it out by Wednesday. If not, I'm going to just do a double upload shouty. You know how the kid do, man. I've been in grind mode on this YouTube thing, man. J. Rod says, Adidas dropped the ball with Ye. They should have known all these shoe drops without his approval would piss him off. True. That may have been the straw that broke. Well, it is the straw that broke the camel's back for Ye. And yeah, he ain't no telling. I just want to know how long did Ye knew before he decided to make it a public thing. You know what I'm saying? Before they started just dropping it. Man with the Kick says, Kanye doesn't know how to troll yet. Trump teaching him on the low. Yeah, he's a Trump supporter as well. Let's see. Last month, West's Yeezy terminated his partnership with retailer Gap. That partnership saw Yeezy clothing sold at Gap stores and online, but West similarly claimed he wasn't getting enough control over items, including color, selection, and price point. Yeezy notified Gap of its concerns in August and gave the company a contractual designated 30 days to cure its breaches. Nicholas Gravitt, a lawyer for West, told CNBC at the time. Gravitt said that Gap took no action on the concerns, so Yeezy ended their relationship. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, Ye has got to realize at some point, though, is it really me or is it really these companies? It's a mixture of both. And again, Ye, again, what he be saying and be true, just bad delivery, man. I'm gonna say that all night. Let's see. West sneakers and apparel business with Adidas, AG, and Gap was recently valued between 3.2 billion and 4.7 billion by the UBS Group AG, according to the privately documented review by Bloomberg. Yeah. So I mean, Ye, this is my thing. Is Ye about to fumble the bag? Is what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to sound like no hater, but it sounds like, yo, this is my thing. Even though he's telling the truth and he's accurate about what the stuff he's saying, dude, this is my thing. Who's gonna really want to work with him though? What other companies really gonna want to work with him? You know what I'm saying? I know we still got Reebok in them, and yeah, they'll probably take him on, but it's like, they're not gonna give you the whole company, Mr. Ye. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we let you get things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get his train of thought. Like I said, I get what he says when he breaks it down and explains things, but his whole train of thought and the process of how to go on about it, I just don't feel like that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It even says here, it says, F Adidas, I am Adidas, raped and stole my designs. You know what I'm saying? So he deleted the post since then. Like, all that he's deleted. So I get it, man. He's frustrated, but he's not handling it the best way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to say, like, well, Jeremy, you tell him how to do business. And it's like, I get it. I'm not saying I know the best way to go about to handle his situation, but that definitely ain't it. I mean, but to play devil's advocate on Mr. Ye here, and I'm going to bring myself back to the main screen because I'm about to go on a little rant. To play devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? While Ye may not know the best way to deliver things or know things, he has enough access to people who do know the game. You know what I'm saying? Like a Diddy, like a Jay-Z, which, let's clarify this, right? I don't think Jay-Z rocking with him anymore. Jay-Z don't speak on that man. Jay-Z don't want to be, he keep his name far away from him. You know what I'm saying? People like Diddy was still trying to give him that chance, you know what I'm saying? Then Diddy had to double down and clarify what he mean, you know what I'm saying? And again, I know what Ye means by this whole White Lives Matter stuff he tried to pull, but let's be honest, man. Dude is an attention seeker if there ever is one, man. We got Deacon in the building that says, peace, family. What up, Deacon? A reality. But Ye is like an attention grabber. But at the same time, bro, like you got this far without having to do all that. And I'm gonna say this too. Ye personally has not been the same since his mom, since he lost his mom. And I get it, man. But you know how and I can't tell him how to cope with it because it's definitely a tough thing. So I say all that to say though, one of the ways is not to go about it is just kind of lashing out at people. And then saying next thing you know, it's the bipolarness. Because, he says all this stuff. Then he gets on the interview, calmly manner. You're like, oh, why didn't you just say it like that? You know what I'm saying? Or he has to apologize to his wife or ex-wife or whatever they want to go by. You know what I'm saying? Ye be on something else, man. Like I said, I know. And then did y'all see where him and Diddy tried to have a conversation? Where Diddy wanted to pull up on him and he basically doubled down and said no. And I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Diddy ain't the guy you want to play with, man. You know what I'm saying? Diddy got a good history of, all the people that he had problems with, they don't really talk too much anymore. He either solved them or they're no longer here, and I'll just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not accusing Diddy of anything. I'm just going off what I see from the outside looking in. This is my thing though. Back to Ye. Can Adidas actually really afford to lose Ye though? You know what I'm saying? He bringing his stuff make up in the billies for them. You know what I'm saying? Gap obviously didn't do what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they let it go. I guess Gap was saying money isn't everything, and they gonna be straight. Granted, they saw the sales drop the minute after he dropped from them. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up?
Lesson of the day: nothing is impossible.
Most definitely. Salutes to Manny with the kicks with the $1.99 donation. Says, lesson of the day, nothing is impossible, man. Salutes to Manny with the kicks for the $1.99 donation. Really goes a long way, man. Appreciate that, man. Had to make a little noise for you. Facts from Deacon Reality says, Manny with the kick says, Deacon fire, man. Yay, this thing. I'm going to read up this other article. I think it has something slightly different here. I'm kind of glancing over. Let me share my screen on this. Boom. Right here. This one was on the Fortune. It says Kanye West has hit back against Adidas, announcing it was putting a Yeezy deal with a controversial rapper review, writing in the explicit Instagram post, fuck Adidas, I am Adidas. We kind of know that. West post comes days after much of the fashion world condemned the American rapper, designer, and entrepreneur who goes by Ye following the contractual October 3rd Yeezy show in Paris week, where models walked on the runway wearing White Lives Matter, which I'm pretty sure at this point you guys have already seen it, but I'm going to put it up on the screen. Like, this is what they're referring for the people who don't know. Give me like 2 seconds. This is what I'm pretty sure this stuff, Ye does this stuff for like attention, man. I'm just so convinced. Like, even so much so Boosie had to speak up on this joint, man. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see. Let's get some images. Yeah, boom. This is what they're talking about on the article, man. Right here. I know you guys are pretty much already. My thing is this, right? This is my thing. Wait. This is what I want to address too. Like, what happened to him right here? Like, his face, like, is that makeup or did he like fight himself? Look at his mouth, and he has a Balenciaga mouth guard on the top, and then he's wearing his typical grills that he wear on the bottom. Like, yo, what is going, like, this right here would be, nobody seemed to ask like, hey, is something wrong? And this is the shirts and stuff they're talking about, and that's he was with Candace Owens. So like I said, once he explained what he meant, I get it, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then you peep the flip flops down there. I don't know where Ye, man, mine is at right now, man. I ain't trying to sound. I don't want to sound like a hater, but I don't know where I'm not. It's a different ball game, man. Let's see. Adidas said on Thursday it will be reviewing. I wonder, like I said, that had to be the straw to break the camel's back for Adidas. Because I said they've really been trying to resolve the issue behind the scenes. We will continue to commend the current product during this period. So what that means is they probably just won't be, obviously he doesn't want the contract to be renewed, but I have a feeling what this means right here and the quote where they said, we will continue to commend the current product during this time. That means like they're still gonna, all the stuff they got planned to drop, they're gonna still drop it. And even if he leaves the company tomorrow, I think in that contract, they still going to be able to, the pieces they already got contractually set to drop that's already made, that's coming, bruh. Yeah, you might as well get over that. Ye responded to being put under review with his closest corporate partner by posting a photo of the screenshot. CNBC report on Instagram with the caption, okay, read that one already. Ye has since deleted the post. This is not the first time Ye has called Adidas out. Ongoing CEO Casper for copying designs. Ye shared a photo of Adidas' new 55 athlete. So he's still mad about the fake Yeezy joint. I get it. I get it all the way. But again, he's just not doing it. It's just certain ways how you handle things. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z said it best, I'm a business, I'm a business. You know what I'm saying? He's a businessman. If Ye wants to be on that businessman level, you got to move like one. And he's not. Diddy moves like a businessman. You know what I'm saying? You can say all the negative things you want to say about Diddy, but when he gets in front of that camera and it's lights, camera, action, he presents it and represents himself very, very well. He's one of those people that barely has to come off as apologetic because, yes, he's being real and he delivers it the way that it should be delivered, you know, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He's not one of those where a person says something and then they have to come back the next day like, hey, guys, this is what Ye does. Ye says something, and then next thing you know, he's in an interview breaking it down, and then we're like, oh, still kind of weird that you said it that way, but hey, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at, you know? Karen K says, nah, Adidas can't really afford to lose him. They not Nike, they ain't going to be able to bounce back like Nike did, in my opinion. Facts, Karen K. I agree with you, but at the same time, I think Adidas is in a rock and a hard place, so to speak, right? Because they can't afford to lose him, but what he's asking for from them, they don't really want to do it, feel like it's fair or realistic. And it's kind of one of those, like, if they do give him what he's asking for, as far as, like, basically, I guess, let him own the whole company and do and say as he please and makes all these decisions, it still could be a bad thing. I mean, the stuff he's dropping out necessarily, in my opinion, isn't the most appealing, right? We can say that. But it's still, he got a huge fan base. It's still going to sell. We know that. But also, I say all this to say that if they was to bend and give him everything that he's asking for, they, at that point, they would have no say-so of their own company. You know, so that's what I mean by they're probably in a rock and a hard place where you're right. They can't afford to use them, but if they lose them, then if they keep him and give him everything he's asking for, then this is what it is. Then if they don't give him what he asked for and make him ride out the whole contract, he's just going to act like the way he's acting now. You know what I'm saying? I think Adidas is really, as much as they're trying to work with Ye, I think they slowly feel like they're in a, not like in a legal battle losing situation, because obviously that contract sold up. But I feel like they're in a lose-lose situation, because if they go ahead and just break it and give him what he wants, and, you know, they just can't win no matter what. Definitely a rock and hard place for Adidas right now, man. Let's see, Man with the Kick says, May said, pray for his son Kanye. He tripping at the moment. True. Mary Kick says, valid point. Karen J. Brooks says, what's the deal, sneaker fan? What's good, J. Brooks? What's goody? What's good? Let's see. Yeah, Ye is definitely on another planet at the moment, man. He tripping big time. The relationship may have been further strained when the leaked images of an Adidas sneaker initially believed to be Yeezy due to the similarities to the foam runner were instead confirmed exclusively made by German footwear brand. I mean, does Ye just want them to not make it, or do he want to get a cut off of that? I mean, not to play devil's advocate, but like I told y'all before, Nike does this all the time. You know what I'm saying? How many poor man versions do we say there are? Think about it. We can say the Canvas 4s that just dropped. We say, hey, that's the poor man M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? We do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Minimum Kick says, yo, Brooks. Yeah, we do it all the time to say what's like poor man this, poor man that. We're guilty of this all the time. So, I mean, like, and I know Adidas ain't Nike and Nike ain't Adidas, but I mean, I say brands make similar versions of products that's theirs. Something tells me that whole Yeezy line through Adidas isn't just Ye's by itself, Mr. Ye. You know what I'm saying? But who am I? Let's see. Read that one. Since then, Ye is gone on a social media trial. I read that already. Kind of doctoring the New York Times on the front page, falsely claiming that. Got that one. Let's see. Adidas has said that Yeezy's arrangement, which began in 2013 and expires in 2026, is the most successful collaboration in history. Read that one kind of from the other article. So, yeah. Like I said, they don't want to lose it, but is it really, really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we read that one, the Yeezy line, kind of as much as 8% of Adidas sales. I wonder, I'm not surprised it's not more than that. You know what I'm saying? But Adidas, a lot of people, Adidas, it's my thing that 8% is still, I guess, large. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if it's just 8%, then I guess, you know, y'all, I think the point is, Adidas don't want to lose all that money, Karen. I know you kind of answered the question because I said, can they really afford to can they really afford to lose Ye? I think they can. Looking at it from that perspective, they still gonna be it's just not gonna be as big. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not. Ye knows his movement and his power over there. You know, as far as his product, and I know Adidas has also noticed that. Just imagine if Ye was seen. Ye, we haven't seen him really rocking Yeezys in a minute. You know, I don't care what nobody say. Ones he rock, people want those even more. You know what I'm saying? When we seen the ones that he don't have on feet no more, it's like, well, and I'm starting to think is Ye may not even be approving some of these cut, like just food for thought. Ye may not be even improving on some of these colorways for the Yeezy stuff. Because if he wasn't able to do it at Gap, obviously it's the same thing at Adidas. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Ye's not even really approving the colorways and stuff that's coming out now. We know he didn't want the Turtle Doves to restock, but whatever on that one, Mr. Yeezy. But obviously he approved of that one because that one came out a long time ago. It's just a re-release. But I'm saying all the newer colorways, and what killed me with them, it just seemed like it's the next shade over. So I don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes with this one. Definitely food for thought, man. Y'all smash that like button. Been on the joint for over an hour, man. Let me read through some more of the chat real quick. Deacon Reality says, I watched the Ye interview with Tucker Carlson on Fox News. He really thinks he'll become the president someday. I should pull that joint up, man. I think I'm gonna pull it up because I don't think I watched it all the way. I'll see how long it is, and I'll probably pull it up, play it back, because I don't think I caught it. Let's see. Karen K says, it's better for them to serve the relationship in the long haul. It's too much drama on both sides. That's a fact. Karen K says, I'm not surprised. Let me see if I can pull up this Tucker Carlson interview with Ye. I'm gonna see if I can pull it. Hopefully they don't flag the stream, but I think if it's news, it's okay. But let me see if I can look it up real quick. Manuel Kick says, I peep Deacon makes sense for that whack ass tee he had at the fashion show. Let me see. Let me touch on the interview because I think that's where he actually explains things. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Y'all bear with the kid. I think we got it right here because it's with CNN, but I think this is the full interview. It's over an hour, but I'm definitely not finna play the whole hour. I wonder if I can just get some clips of it. Let me see. Hold on. It's the full interview. Hold on.
Fact checked him, he was wrong.
Boom. Let's see. So I think this is an hour, but I'm just trying to see. I think there's a 13-minute one. I'm going to do that one. That one was a day ago. It's 13 minutes. I'm going to do that one instead because this one is an hour. I'm pretty sure the 13-minute is the one that'll probably be chopped up where it won't be as bad. So let me share my screen real quick. Give me 2 seconds because I'm pretty sure this is what we're referring to. Boom. Cool. Let me play. Of course, we got the ads.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Kanye West, now known as Ye, is one of the best-selling musical artists in the world. He's also in recent years become a celebrated and very highly paid fashion designer. And of course, for a decade, he was well known to TV audiences as an in-law of the Kardashian family. But it's West's latest incarnation as a kind of Christian evangelist that brought us to his office in Los Angeles today for the interview you're about to see. Days ago, during Fashion Week in Paris, West, accompanied by his friend Candace Owens, unveiled a t-shirt that read simply, White Lives Matter. The response from the fashion industry and international media was instantaneous and uniform. Shock, horror, rage. There is no excuse for this, thundered the New York Times. West is legitimizing extremism, shrieked Rolling Stone, etc., etc. What was strikingly missing from the coverage, however, was any explanation for why West did this. What was the t-shirt about? No one seemed to think to ask him, much less to listen to what he had to say. Instead, the enemies of his ideas dismissed West, as they have for years, as mentally ill. Too crazy.
I mean, I do think Ye does have some mental issues, but he's in the position where he should be able to get the help, you would think. You know what I'm saying? Deacon Ass says, facts, y'all. Jay Brooks says, Kanye West should go to Puma since Hove is boss over there. They got Nipsey Hussle line, despite him. You, honestly, that sounds good, Jay Brooks, but reality is, let's keep it 100. Him and Jay haven't seen eye to eye in years, bro. You think, and it's the thing, Jay already been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jay really is too fond of Mr. West. Like I said, on paper, it sounds good, but you know what I'm saying? Despite his death. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Jay works good with those type of people, but Ye, I don't know. Can we see Ye doing Puma, though? You know what I'm saying? But I just think him and Jay ain't on the, I don't think they've been on the same page for years. And let's keep in mind, let's keep the thing that Ye is upset about. remember, Jay-Z used to own Kanye Masters. Jay-Z, rumor has it, and I don't know this is alleged, but what's been floated out there by Mr. Ye allegedly, and this is where I heard it from, I think, that when he went to go try to buy his masters back from Jay, he couldn't because rumor has it, and this is alleged, that Jay sold Kanye's masters to be able to get his, get all his masters back. He used the money from that to get that. But if it's not true, then somebody's put that out there a wrong time, and I'm almost positive Ye put that out there. But again, don't quote me, but that's just what we have. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, they have clips. It was a 2-hour interview. It was good. I'm definitely going to check it out over the live, watch the full 2-hour joint. Manny with the Kick says, I'm going to catch up later on the interview, Deacon. Most definitely, yeah. I ain't going to play the whole 2 hours for the live, but yeah, I think this one going to show some clips in here.
Easy to take seriously. Look away. Ignore him. He's a mental patient. There's nothing to see here. But is West crazy? You can judge for yourself as you watch what we're about to show you. He has his own ideas, we can say that. Creative people tend to. That's why they're artists, not actuaries. His freeform social media posts give the impression of a man channeling his rawest emotions right onto Instagram. The effect can be jarring and is often used as ammunition against him in the battle for influence over the minds of America's young people, and that battle is intense. But crazy? That was not our conclusion. In fact, we've rarely heard a man speak so honestly and so movingly about what he believes. But again, you can judge for yourself. Here it is. So you just came from Paris.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought he wasn't about to shut up. I'm like, I wanted to hear what Ye got to say. Like, shut up. I thought he wasn't gonna be quiet. He looks homeless. I mean, he looks like a very, upset, sad person. You know what I'm saying? He just looks sad, To be honest, Manny needs to trim that beard up.
Fashion Week you just landed.
Y'all silly,
the
man.
is still on from it, and there's a photograph on it. What is that?
It's a photograph of a baby.
I'm tired of them boots too, by the way. I'm tired of him in them same boots, bro.
It's ultrasound.
Why is that? And then you designed that?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean?
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
Boy, so you wear it on a badge. What kind of response do you get? And good, amen. I agree.
I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of black death in America is abortion. So
see, it's like when he's talking like this, you can tell he clearly supports black people. I mean, he is black. And he's for a life of black people and in the right, but you got on a White Lives Matter shirt. But I think you break it down here on this one. We got Shoe Nation says, hey, yo, what up? Deacon R says, those boots are supposedly made by a 3D printer and produces zero waste. Interesting. Me ain't gotta wear them every day, though. You know what I'm saying? Man, when Kick says, I got him for the free unreleased Yeezy on that shape up, though.
I really don't care about people's response. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
I'm starting to see why they want to make you be quiet. When did you start to feel this way? When did you start to realize this?
I really felt like, I think I started to really feel this need to express myself on another level when Trump was running for office, and I liked him.
Yes.
And every single person in Hollywood, from my ex-wife to my mother-in-law to my manager at that time to, my so-called friends / handlers around me, told me, like, if I said that I liked Trump, that my career would be over, that my life would be over. They said stuff like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life. They basically said that I would be killed.
I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I guess I just didn't think about it. But yeah, he's always done it. He's done this before. So basically, this White Lives Matter shirt is basically equivalent to him in this, Trump supporting hat. I mean, am I wrong? Y'all sound off.
For wearing the hat. I had someone call me last night and said anybody wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is going to be greenlit, and that means that they're going to beat them up if they wear it. And I'm like, okay, green light me then.
Yay about that life, bruh. Yay about that life, man. Appreciate that, Deacon of Reality. I was wondering, I was gonna say where my homie had to put me in for the copyright joint. Jay Brooks says that nappy dugout beard Yay be having is wild. I mean, I think he's at a point now where he's just showing that basically he don't care what nobody thinks of him. You know what I'm saying?
God builds warriors in a different way. I don't know if it's because of me being born in Atlanta and growing up on the south side of Chicago that, he made me for such a time like this. It's like with David, he tended to the sheep, but while he was out there, he had to fight all kinds of animals. So when it was time for Goliath to come, he thought because he was a sheep herder that he didn't have the skill set to take down Goliath. And the thing that I have is the position, I have my heart, but the number one thing is we have God on our side. And for the people, even if you don't believe in God, God believes in you.
So you made reference to the White Lives Matter t-shirt which you brought out at Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Why did you do that, and what did it mean?
I do certain things from a feeling. I just channel the energy. It just feels right. It's using a gut instinct, a connection with God, and just brilliance. As if you asked Tanya Harding how she did the triple flip or the triple spin, she was in so much practice that when it was time for her to skate in a competitive format, it just happened. It happened outside of practice. It happened in the real format, and that's what's happening. Is God is preparing us for the real battles, and we are in a battle with the media. The majority of the media has a godless agenda, and the jokes in that work, and this whole he's crazy and all these things, they don't work because the media has, they've also watch travesties happen, just even specifically to me, and just watch it and act like it wasn't happening, and they stay quiet about it.
What have they?
I want to answer the white. Yeah. I feel like someone caught what I was saying, the comparison to Tanya Harding about the White Lives Matter. My dad is a educated.
It take him forever to get to the point sometimes too, but I mean, he's explaining himself quite well, but I think this is where he breaks down the White Lives Matter thing. Let me touch the chat real quick. Let's see. Deacon Ass says Kanye does what he wants to do because God did. DJ Khaled voice. That would have been nice if he would have been on Khaled's album too. I think Khaled, I saw where he had apologized to Khaled because he, I guess he didn't do something Khaled asked him to do. Deacon OEI says Kanye does. Read that one. Jay Rod says only J. Cole can pull off the bummy look. But even still though, Jay still wasn't looking on this level. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. Granted, J. Cole used to keep up the lineup with his dreads and stuff, so I don't know. Him and Jay-Z dreads are on another level, man. But they got money, so I guess you do what you want. J. Cole is Rasta. Yeah, definitely a Rasta vibe. Jay Brooks says, shout out to Deacon for the disclaimer too. That's our legal team in the chat. Hey, salutes to Deacon and Reality for that, man. Definitely got to make some noise, but that's a fact though, man. He the legal advisor, man. If we was a team, that'd definitely be him. Shouts out to that. For sure, man. Yes, sir, Jay. Karen K says they all don't care anymore. Jay, that's all letting it go with the hair. Yeah, I noticed, man. They used to be super fresh and lined up, but I noticed they slow. We can say who all don't went to the dread look that used to didn't do it. Jay did it. J. Cole. T.I. guess is keeping his manageable, but he don't went to the look now. So many people that didn't used to do it now. So it's very interesting. Deacon OEI says barbers charging too much these days. They got it. Granted, my barber be taxing too. Salutes to my barber. But at the same time, I get it, man. You gotta they be on their feet all day, man. And barbers are important, man. I love Like, my barber is entertaining, but it's nothing I feel better after I leave the barbershop. He makes sure I could tell he's not just, he cuts, you know, with care. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Yeah. Manu Kick says, sold out customer service support, hack support, sneaker news. Karen says T.I. Exactly, Karen. That's what I'm saying. T.I. don't let his stuff go too, man. Let's see. Not sure how to say this one. Azam says, is Kanye doing this on purpose to get out of the contract? I was thinking that too. He's doing, okay, he knows that probably he can't break the contract. And even no matter what, he pays lawyers this, that, and the third. He's going to have to do, maybe he's doing this in his control to where making Adidas break it on their end, because they're, at the end of the day, it's probably on them to break the contract if he wants to break it early. So I'm kind of with you with that one, Azam. I'm with that idea. I was thinking that as well. Man with a Kick says, LOL, yesterday's price is not tomorrow's price. Deacon says, remember $10 haircuts? Nah, I remember that. I remember back in the day. I remember when joints started out, I used to be 8. When I was, that's my age. I remember haircuts used to be 8. Now, went up. We in double digits by a long shot, bruh. You know what I'm saying? J-Rod says, shit, now it's $10 tips. Exactly. Exactly. If you want it done right, you finna come out, man. But I try to pay I'm gonna start putting the tip in on for my barber too, so maybe that'll let him know, like. But for the most part, he been on top of it right now, man. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Manu Kick says, probably Azam, but Adidas ain't Gap though. That is true. Let me get back to this interview real quick.
Ex-Black Panther, and he put a text to me today. He said, "White lives matter, ha 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 ha." And I said, I thought the shirt was a funny shirt. I thought the idea of me wearing it was funny. And I said, Dad, what do you think it was funny? He said, just a black man stating the obvious. And, you know, my dad doesn't listen to rap music, and he's like super educated. We opened up a water distribution center in the Dominican Republic together. He's like the original Steve Jobs, but he was getting blocked every which way with all of his ideas, and he didn't have an endless bank account, and he didn't have an Instagram. So all these ideas, he had to like take them back and compress them. Like, my dad is the most brilliant person that I know, and we actually have a strained relationship because I was taken from him, because my mom was an actress, so she was a liberal. And my dad would see certain things and say, you know, we should do it this way, we should do it that way. And the people got around my mom and pulled her away, much like, you know, Kim is a Christian, but she has people who want her to go to Interview magazine and put her ass out while she's a 40-something-year-old multi-billionaire with 4 black children. And this is how fashion wants to, how they want to present her. So I know you give these questions, and I give you like these 3-part answers. Is this a cool format for you?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, cool.
And I am following it.
All right.
So you said that your father said when he saw the shirt, White Lives Matter, it's great to see a black man stating the obvious. So,
I mean, I get what he's saying, right? He did state the obvious, and that is true. They do matter, but they've always mattered. You know, he like I said, Ye delivery is just, none of this explained. I get it, right? But the delivery just sucks. Like, I'm going to say this all night. His delivery just completely sucks, man. Deacon Area says, Jeremy, you getting the boots when they drop? Don't play with me, man. Why you playing with me? Why you playing? You funny, man. M. Houston in the building says, what on earth is Kanye talking about? That's another, he even had to point it out to the dude. The dude asked a question. Kanye has to take a 3-step process to answer each and every single question. Deacon Area says, Manny, I'll get them for when I mow the lawn. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man. But yeah, Ye takes too long to get to the point of his joint, man.
by which I think you meant that's obviously true.
Yeah, that's my favorite response, because I kept on thinking, like, you know, people, they're looking for an explanation, and people say, well, as an artist, you don't have to give an explanation, but as a leader, you do.
Yes, I think that's right.
So the answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Yeah. Why do you think that's so? And I assume the implication is, of course, all lives matter because they're lives, because God created them.
Yeah.
Why do you think that that would be considered controversial?
That was an ad.
Because the same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black and the vernacular that we're supposed to have. My dad grew up as a military brat, and his family moved around, but they were based mostly in Delaware. And at the time, if they weren't the only black family, they were one of the few. And he would be discriminated against because he was black. So by the time he got into college, he would be discriminated against. He went to a black college, he would be discriminated against because they said he talked too white.
Yes.
And then he played the kick drum in the band. So when he would go to the club and the music was playing, where would he clap his hands? Where the kick drum is.
Yeah.
It was the opposite of where everyone else was clapping their hands. And this is the most elegant and tasteful person that I know. And when my mom, when the school suggested, like the herding systems, because what they do is take the black community and they separate us, and they separate the families, and the educated, they push this, need for higher education, and us as blacks, we discriminate against each other and say, well, I got my PhD and you don't have your PhD, so I'm better than you. And so my mom, she had a PhD, and she was influenced to move to the south side of Chicago and take this job at Chicago State University. And she told my dad,
Ye be going too in depth, bro. But I get what he's saying. But at the same time, again, the delivery just sucks, man. Let me touch the chat. Let's see. Deacon Rice says, use that. M says, Kanye speaks his own language. Laugh my ass off. You right, AZ. Deacon Rice says, Manny cutting hair while texting. Big skip for the kid from Manny says, nah, I'm trying to find a spot to eat. My fault. You all good, Manny, man. You good, man.
and if you come for us, you'll never see him again. Because, the media ridiculed me for getting the house next door to Kim to see my children. And
I think that was actually smart, though. Him getting the house next door to his, soon-to-be ex-wife, and to make things just easier, in theory, he should be seeing the kids just as much as she's seeing the kids now. Think about it. If your baby mama, baby daddy, y'all live right next door to each other, you really ain't got no excuse now. Really, no real reason to have as far as visitation-wise and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a smart move by Ye. You know what I'm saying? Ye's smart when he puts his mind into it. You know what I mean?
They even said that I was stalking her and her new boyfriend because I bought the house next door to see my children. And that's how I knew that my mom had said that to him. I said, Dad, they moved us to one of the most agreed upon to be one of the most dangerous places in the world. It's almost like they tried to kill me or something. I said, Dad, why'd you never come to get us? And that's when he told me that she was told that. There's so many things that are put in Kim's head. They bring influencers, like no one ever knew where Corey Gamble came from. No one in the fashion world knows where Gabby came from. These people were practically made in a laboratory, in my opinion. And one of the things that they're really good at doing is being nice and being likable. And what they do is, for people that have some form of influence, whether it's an educated black woman like my mother that became the head of the English department at Chicago State University, or whether it's the most influential white woman on the planet, being my ex-wife. They have people that are around them at all times telling them what to be afraid of. It's like not what to do or say specifically, it's what to be afraid of. And if you have a person that isn't afraid of them, you know, like a Russell Brand or Candace Owens, or it's not that we have to agree with this, but
they're not afraid.
They're not afraid to state what their opinion is.
Yes.
No one is God, and everyone has an opinion.
So a conversation like this is a window into a world that you don't see. So if you're familiar,
I say Kanye is on to something, but again, he takes a little too long to get to the point. Let's see. Deacon R says Kanye is very emotional. Karen K says part of mental health. Deacon, that's a fact. Facts on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely. It's my thing. He should have access to the best mental health like person it could be, man. And you know what I'm saying? As a we all like. I'm gonna say this right. Let me bring myself back to the main screen. I think we're pretty much done with this interview. But you know what I'm saying? I'll say this right. I think we all have our own mental demons that we have to battle. And if more than one person is telling you the same thing, why not seek help? If to say he hasn't already, I don't know. But myself, like, I battle with that. I wear my emotions on my sleeve from time to time. Granted, I more so learned how to pick and choose who deserves my energy. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. And I think Ye has been through a lot, seen a lot of things that you probably shouldn't be exposed to, you know. As far as, you know, he didn't grow up without his dad, which this is a good example of why, you know, and I'm not touching on anybody in particular, but this is a good reason why, like, hey, all that baby mama, baby daddy drama stuff, man, figure it out. Because reality is dads are just as important as moms, man. And at the end of the day, you lay down with that person somehow. You know what I mean? And granted, we seen some stuff coming where people, you know, it's one of those, you lay down with them at somehow. And I'm talking about all the consensual stuff. You know what I'm saying? The R word, that's a different category, different topic, different day. But reality is, this is why dads are important. But see, he should have had that conversation with his dad before even putting that shirt out there, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have told granted, I probably would have took the Ye route. I don't know what I would have did. But I know my daddy would have told me not to put that on or something like that. You know how people are going to look at it. Granted, my dad also is the same person that told me don't worry about what nobody think of you. And that's probably why I look like this today, you know? I do listen to what people say, but at the same time, you know, I'm also not in the same position as Ye. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Deacon Ariati sends the 100 to Karen. M. Houston says, Kanye will never admit he has mental health issues. He's ergonomic. I thought he had admitted that joint. I thought he had admitted that he bipolar, which is another thing of that. This is my thing, man. There's so many things to cope with it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people do certain things. There's certain prescriptions and medicines you can be diagnosed, right down to, you know, even marijuana is things how people can use to cope with it. That's why it's been legalized in a lot of states and stuff like that for medical purposes, especially for medical reasons across the board. You know, I'm not saying that Ye go do all that, but I'm saying there's things out there that he has the people that could talk to. Like, my thing is, dog, Ye should channel all this energy into like just dropping some fire music, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's not take away from the true art form of Ye. You know what I'm saying? He could do that. Cause this music, he's always been emotional though. Karen, now that you think about it, he's always been emotional. Even when college dropout, you know, before getting signed, when nobody went signed, he's been having this same energy from day one. If we really think about it. If you go down the rabbit hole to Mr. West, you'll be like, damn, he kind of been like this the whole entire time. The only difference is he don't made it to another level, more money in his hand. Now he's got a bigger audience. He don't grew bigger. All that plays a factor now. But I think he's been on this for quite some time, though. You know what I'm saying? Karen K says he still hasn't faced mom's death, etc. Facts. You can tell. And I think it also doesn't help Karen as far as the death of his mother. RIP to his mom, man. Anybody who's ever lost anybody close to them, man, I can relate personally. You know what I'm saying? As you can see. And we all deal with it differently. But I say all that to say, I think Ye, and this is just my opinion and alleged, you know, I think his mom died during the surgery she was going through that he paid for. So I feel like he feels like he's low-key responsible. You know, I don't know. But, you know, like, just think that has to be in the back of his head, too. You know what I mean? Him and his mom were super close. Now, on the flip side of things, he has, what it sounds like from this interview, has regained a relationship with his father that he never had. And I know from his dad perspective, he may be thinking like he's already a grown man and the raising have been done. But I still think his dad can be a bigger, more influence than what he is. He obviously listening to his dad and he says the great things about his dad, even though he wasn't in his life, the stuff he's learned out. But message to Kanye, because I've been saying this to Dunks. Every time Dunks would send me something about Kanye, I'd be like, man, I know his mom is, you know, RP, but I was like, where's daddy at? Like, this is the man who needs his daddy. You know what I'm saying? And let me clarify what I mean, right? No, he doesn't need his daddy to take care of him or provide for him or put him in the house, but dads can give you stuff that they've been through, which his dad sounds like it's from the interview. Sounds like his dad has been giving him game, you know. But I think Kanye, he needs to be more active. Like, there shouldn't be no. He said he called his dad or he texted his dad. Like, no. I'm talking about his dad need to physically get back in his life and be there, because it's different when your dad's over you talking. You know what I'm saying? This is like, moms get a lot of praise, as they should. But these are the things where I feel like where the daddies comes into play. And I feel like I'm not blaming his actions either. Let me clarify this. I'm not blaming his actions on the fact that his dad was never there. But the fact that he is there now, is never... I feel like his dad may be thinking it may be too late to be a dad, but he needs you more now. Now he needs his dad more now than ever, and he's showing it. You know? Again, what Kanye says is not wrong. His delivery, however, is the bad part about things. His delivery sucks, and I'm going to continue to say that, right? Like, his delivery could be so much better. You know? He can get that. This is my thing. If he didn't go on that little rant with Jay-Z, how many more? Could we get a Watch the Throne 2? You know what I mean? Classic album. You know what I mean? Almost damn near. If you play the joint, I ain't gonna say every track hit, but at least 5 hit, if not more. You know what I'm saying? I seen where even he tried to get at Boosie, tried to explain, you know, and I'm not sure if y'all familiar with Boosie, but I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar with Lil Boosie. He was right what he said about Ye. You know what I'm saying? Even whenever Ye responded back to Boosie, you know how Boosie get down? Boosie, all he could say was like, Boosie said, man, he really needs some help. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at today. I think Ye is in a position to get help. He does need help, but who can really help him? Because it seems like, honestly, I know right now from the outside looking in, it look like it's much easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Again, what Ye says, there's truth in it, but his delivery is just not there, in my opinion, man. I ain't want to go on a rant tonight on you guys, man, but that's just how I'm feeling about the joint. Let me touch your chat. Let's see. Karen K said, read that one. Deaconer says, Philosophy 101 with Jeremy Jones. Yes, Sirski, man. You know what I'm saying? I battle mental, as we all, like I said, we all do. I battle mental health issues on a daily. In fact, low key, no cap. Yesterday, I went to my doctor's appointment. We do that. She made sure I get right. I do my checkups anywhere from 6 months to a year. And that's all she requires me, every time, even though this time actually was pretty good report. She told me, everything was looking good, checked on my mental. She asked all the way across the board. But I will say she makes me feel, I'd be glad I see her sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It used to be annoying because I'm like, man, she about to say this, that, and the third. But she take care, she has everything ordered to test, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We great communication. And I've been having the same person for like 5 or 6 years now. She recommends the mental health stuff for me too, but at the same time, it's one of those, she kept it 100. She's like, you gotta want to do it too. You know what I mean? I can recommend all day long, but you gotta want to do it too. You know what I'm saying? And there are people out there that's in the position to listen and or be there to listen and keep your stuff confidential and not take it anywhere unless they see like it's something extremely like you're gonna harm something. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's just the cutoff. Azam says it's hard because the average person don't have the attention span / energy to hear him out. Easier to just compromise and just say he's crazy. Yeah. True. And Ye's no, I get what you're saying, right? But this is what these lives for. We kick back, chill. But in my videos, right? And I said that to say, like, this is where I put my most time in at on videos. Across the board, yes, YouTube takes up a lot of my time. But I try to make my videos, again, like you just said, the attention span. Jeremy, video is only 3 to 5 minutes. Right. I'm trying to get straight to the point. Boom, boom, boom. It's a shoe. You gonna want it or you not. Even when I do my own feats and reviews, it's like, yo, unbox this joint, show them, go to on feet, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to compare myself to any other YouTubers, but I notice will skip through. People skip through my stuff because it tells you about the watch time. So think about it. I'm dropping 3 to 5 minute videos and people's attention spans are short off of that. Just imagine with the people who got the 10 and 15 minute videos. You know what I'm saying? People come in and out of live all the time. So I say all that to say, like, yeah, Ye, when you're trying to go that far, he needs to be more. I feel like he shows up and just goes outspoken and get very emotional, get into the joint, and nobody's listening anymore. Especially, this is my thing. Us having a conversation right now, right? Everybody listen, we chilling. I'm not yelling at nobody, we good. But if I was going off on you guys, like if I'm just like, imagine I got on live and I just went off, like not just at you guys, but just in general, I'm snapping. Most of the time you're gonna be like, dang, homie really upset. Y'all gonna hear a few sentences that I say, but you're not gonna listen to the whole thing because it depends on what I do. You know what I mean? So I feel like his emotions take over a little too much and sometimes not always in the best way. Again, I'm not going to say I'm the perfect representation of this, but Ye just needs better delivery. And he got the team around him, but he gotta come on some real calm stuff, man. Like how he come to these interviews. You know what I'm saying? Deacon Arias says, facts, Azam. Deacon Arias says, one thing I can say, you can become a billionaire being a fool. Yeah, you can't become a billionaire being a fool. Exactly. Nobody's saying that, Gay is just a little outspoken and his delivery's off, but he's definitely, just like his documentary called him, genius. You know what I'm saying? He spelled it a different way, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's a creative person and it's paid off. Man with the Kick says, big facts. Deacon Rice says, Bob Marley is my therapist. Again, if that's, and I'm not here to judge because, hey, I talk to him on a consistent basis as well. He's a very great listener. Bob Marley is a awesome listener. You know what I'm saying? I love talking to Bob Marley. And we'll just keep it there. Y'all take it for how y'all want to interpret it. But again, it only gonna get you so far, But again, it's just always good to have somebody to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's where Ye could probably do that. Like, telling you could do it on your own house and do all that. You know what I'm saying? So many options. You know what I'm saying? And like Deacon just said, you don't become a billionaire by being a fool. That man is creative and know what he's doing. But he's probably, and I'm guilty of this. You ever look back, like, for now, people look, like, if people see me now, right? Like, dang, Jay, you got this, this, and this. You got X amount of shoes. You good, bills paid, this, that, and the third. But I'll say this about myself. You're not really supposed to look back, but I always glance back at my past just to see how far I've come. And I look back on some stuff and I'll be like, man, that was really stupid. Like, and I feel like that's maybe what Ye is thinking. Like, you know, he don't like some of the stuff he probably did to get where he's at, and he's trying to look back and fix it. But sometimes, dog, you doing good. In my eyes, Ye is doing good. You know, actually excellent. Let's just take it up there. But, you know, Ye is comparing himself to himself, and he's looking back like, damn, I should have probably did it this way or said it this way or done it that way. We're all guilty of that, and that's just something you have to cope with, you know what I mean? And it's easier said than done, you know what I'm saying? That's just where I feel like where Ye be at on it sometimes, man. Y'all sound off. Jay Brooks says, let's see, with Ye mentioning that he was taken from his dad at a young age, it feels like that could have been the beginning of why he's like this. Could have been traumatic to him. Most definitely. And think about it, ain't no telling how many years he went without. Sounds like him and his dad just reconnected within the last couple years or since the mom's death, you know. And again, don't sound like his dad. His dad, they communicate, but communicating and being active in somebody's life is two different things. So that's why I say, man, dads are a very big, important role, man. And he used the word taken. So he felt like his dad sounded like he had no say so, you know. And I always knew, like, I mean, and like I said, I've always said, yo, where Ye daddy at? You know what I'm saying? Man with Kick says, yes, sir, Ski Deacon. Deacon area says, remember, he didn't have a real relationship with his dad until his mom died. Exactly. That's why. Think about it. You just said that, but all that, you could tell through this interview and how he just now got a relationship with his dad. And I think they need to really, honestly, I really hope I hope it's deeper than just texting and a phone call. I love my dad, man. And at the end of the day, I know he has to love his dad too. And I know not all dads are all created equally, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this is where Ye's probably it's like little voids that Ye feel like he's missing that he's got to fill in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Kwame says, Ye have to want help first. Exactly. Just like I was just saying, like, my therapist, my therapist, like, but she keeps recommending me to go to this therapist just to talk. She said, don't mean nothing. Just if you want somebody to talk to, we got that option. You know, I can set you up and write this for you. But my doctor that I see on a regular basis, you know, once, twice a year tops, she was like, you know, if you ever do feel, I think you're fine. It seems like you're coping with it. You're doing good, which I am. But you know, again, she said, you got to want to help yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And that's a valid point, Kwame. He got to want to help first. But you also got to keep in mind, no pun intended when I say this, he's also made songs like Can't Tell Me Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff people speak or make music about, while it may not be 100% truth, but there be some truth in it. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to use his lyrics against him, but I think he is one of those people. It's hard to really tell him something, you know what I'm saying? For him to really listen, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how it really goes behind the scenes. Jay Brooks says, if Jeremy does longer videos, it'll actually cost him due to the ads that could come up in like an 8-minute or longer video. True. YouTube algorithm is so funny, man. I just put the content out there and let it do what it do. When I do drop those 8-minute long videos, even then I be looking at what I could have cut out, but I just like, when I did my tattoo come get tatted with me video, I wanted to make sure I just covered everything and you guys got to see everything. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done, it's very rare. Like my feet's usually 6 or 7 minutes. So I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just, honestly, man, I just know attention spans are short, man. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think they have YouTube shorts? You know what I'm saying? I know it's to compete with other social media platforms like TikTok and stuff like that. But at the same time, again, they're called shorts because attention spans are shorts. Think about the average like music songs nowadays compared to how they were back in the day. 3 minutes, you pretty much pushing the limits. We getting songs that are 2 minutes and 58 some seconds. 3 minutes is like the max now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good the song is. Granted, we did get that very long song on DJ Khaled's album with Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Rick Ross, but it was fire though. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it just, you gotta pick and choose. You can't do it all the way across the board though, all the time like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Deacon Ariel says, "I wouldn't want to see you mad, bro." It takes a lot. I try not to give nobody my energy. Now, I'm human. We all get mad. We all get frustrated. I'm human. But I try my best to try not to get there. It's only a few things that really push me to the limit. And, even those people have calmed down. Like, it was some people, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that I got to deal with on a regular basis and stuff like that. Mostly family. But overall, we still good. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try my best to. My dad says it best. My mom says it best. It really takes a lot for me to really get upset. So when I am truly upset, they're really curious what really happened. You know what I'm saying? So I usually, not saying I'm the most happy-go-lucky person, but you know what I'm saying? I just want to be chill. I'm just a mellow person. You know what I'm saying? I just want to vibe out. You know what I'm saying? And we can say that's whether my therapist is Bob Marley hanging out often, or just me being me, but I've kind of always been like that, man. I'm just mellow, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta, I'm not that, like, loud and obnoxious person. And no shots to the people that are, because those people are needed too. Everybody has a place in this world, man. You just gotta get in where you fit in. Let's see. Azam says, "You ain't got the answer, Sway. You've been doing the education. You ain't been doing the education." I mean, yeah, we touched on that 2 weeks ago, like last two lives, yeah. But he's admitted that Ye has admitted that Sway actually had the answers. He just wasn't listening, which is another example of what I'm trying to say with Ye. Sometimes he don't hear. This is the thing why I don't feel like arguing is always necessary. Does it happen and does it need to happen from time to time? Yes. But the way that Ye goes on these rants, I feel like sometimes he's going so loud and obnoxious, again, I'm going to say again, he's right to what he be saying, but his delivery with him being so obnoxious and causing so much attention and getting everybody, we're missing the point. A lot of people are missing the point because he's taking forever to he takes forever to explain things, right? Let's keep it 100. 2, you're yelling. When somebody's yelling at you, like I said, you're not going to hear them the way you want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Like, Ye's delivery just not there. That's what happened with him and Sway. He started out speaking and yelling at Sway. Sway was calm and trying to tell him, but he didn't hear him probably until later that day or when he watched the interview back. And that's why today he's able to say things like, Sway did have the answers, but you didn't listen because you wasn't trying to listen. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say what Adidas, and I'm not trying to defend Adidas, but I am going to play devil's advocate here for a bit. Who's to say they didn't offer him a better deal or making some things right, trying to clear it up, but it's just not how he wants to see them sometimes, or he can't see it at the moment. I really hope Ye don't fumble the bag with Adidas. Granted, I know they need him just as much as he need them. I feel like it's more of a 50-50 thing. On paper, maybe not, but I mean, I just feel like they both need each other. Think about it. If Ye's heart was to get back into making the shoes with Adidas, and we would probably have another. How many times we see this across the board with Yeezy, right? Hey, we tied it at 350 V2. We want to see another model. You know what I'm saying? We want to see another model. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring something different, Look how many J models it is. You know what I'm saying? And I know Jordan has been around a whole lot longer than Yeezy. But again, I just feel like Yeezy hasn't really been active with Adidas, in a positive way, so to speak. He been active with them, but not in a positive manner. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. Let's see. Jay Brooks says, 2019 Damn D was immature and emotional like that. He went to a sneaker event to fight a couple YouTubers. I don't think he actually went. I think he was just talking that talk. I don't remember that video, but I do know who that YouTuber is. And yeah, he was. And you can say he cared, he cared, and he brought a lot of things to light. You know, to keep it 100, he brought a lot of things to light. A lot of people didn't like him for that. He's kind of reminds me of Ye a little bit. He wasn't wrong with the stuff that he was bringing to the platform, but delivery, you know, that's debatable. But at the same time, I watched all of it, man, and yeah, it was just very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Deacon R.I. says, Kanye and Damn D are similar, except one wears UAs and the other doesn't. Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't even want to go. That's a different rabbit hole, man. Y'all want me to dig down a different rabbit hole, man. But salutes to all the sneaker YouTubers, man. If we know of them, just think about it, they still had to grind and get there. That's I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna try to be nice about it. I see all the stuff. I like Troll McGann stuff, man, and it gets busy over there, man. So I mean, it's just funny to me, man. Like I was like, damn, man, it's funny how shoes got us like this. You know what I mean? In good ways and bad ways, and you know, just crazy, man. Azam says 2019 Kanye on a ranch with his daddy in the Follow God music video. Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting. Cause I was always curious what Kanye daddy actually looked like. Jay Brooks says Deacon Ariati laughing my ass off. Deacon Ariati says Dunks ever see you mad? Yes. Dunks definitely have seen me mad. Me and Dunks have been mad at each other before. This is the thing. Me and Dunks met in 6th grade. And, you know, yeah, Dunks have seen probably every emotion. Likewise, if I seen on him. But like I said, even when me and Dunks beef and fight, and it's been years now, but when we had those times, literally, it would be like Smokey and Craig whenever Smokey came through the window and, you know, he pulled a gun on Craig and you thought it was serious, and then like, man, whatever, man, come on outside and quit playing. Like, you know, man, we have shrugged a lot of stuff off, man. Homie for life for sure. But yeah, Dunks definitely have seen me mad. Let me put it this way. I have seen Dunks has been mad more than I have, right? That's the person you don't really want to see mad. Cause I told, like, one time with Dunks, when I was telling that story, it should have been a situation similar to the White Lives Matter. Me and Dunks went to a very racist school, right? Where we grew up from, right? And I'm gonna just leave it right there. Somebody had said something out of pocket. It was me, Dunks, and that person. And that person was bold enough he said it to me. And Dunks, like, I was just so shocked that they said it. Dunks looked, and Dunks was ready to throw hands, and we there was no way we was gonna lose, because it's like, you know, we got 4 hands, you know, Dunks has 2, I got 2, to this guy's 2, and it would have been an easy win, but I knew we wasn't gonna win that one when it was time to go in front of the, you know, get all the parents and all that stuff in school. So I let it go, and Dunks still to this day like, man, you still let homie say that to you. You know what I'm saying? Because and the thing is, he says it because it's like, I had your back, you know? But I also didn't look like this in middle school either. So, I mean, you got to keep that in mind. So, I'll just leave it at that. Manu the Kid says, damn D did what? Wendy Lee's son, Manny. Wendy, is that you? Oh, man, those are some good times, man. Deacon R.I. says, y'all had to have a fist fight at least once with Dunks. Funny fact is, I think we had more so, it came close one time. I ain't gonna lie, I wish Dunks was here right now. He had just randomly slapped, like, Dunks has slapped me so freaking hard. He was playing, but he had slapped me so freaking hard to the point where I literally, no pun intended, because there's a teardrop, like a tear came out of my eye. And he did it, it was one of those, like, we just chilling, walking, and he just randomly slaps the taste out of my mouth. Like, it wasn't no warning, it was one of those surprise hits. And so, like, me and Dunks was, like, about to throw hands there in school. And then, because, you know, I really upset me. And people came between us, and Dunks told me to chill out. Everybody, it was funny. And then, I know me and Dunks' brother, right? Dunks actually has 2 brothers. But one of his brothers that's basically the same age as me and Dunks. So, basically, at my house, me and his brother we didn't technically do hands. We did just, it was kind of one of those, want to see. It was one of those male egos situations where I ain't gonna say I won, but let's just say we broke even on that one where we never really tried to fight again after that. But yeah, Dunks is usually a peacemaker now too, but he will do what he got to do if you put him in the position of his back against the wall, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Dunk seems like a nice guy. He is for the most part, but we all have our things. But like I said, me and Dunks, we've gotten into it recently, you know. Not nothing serious. Like anytime me and Dunks get into an argument, it ain't even that. Even if it's deep at the time, I know we're not gonna not talk to each other. Like we've been homies since like middle school, you know what I'm saying? 6th grade. So I don't even think I could ever cut this dude off, even if I wanted to, man. That's my homie for life, man. Manny with the kick says, sheesh, Dunks pimp slap you, my guy. Yeah, he did, man. Like, when I say, like, it was one of those, like, just imagine, it'd be different if I was prepared for it. But he slapped me where, like, honestly, like, just imagine right now I'm on live, somebody just comes and just slaps the taste out of my mouth unexpectedly. It hurt way more than what it should have because it was unexpected. So, yeah. Yeah, he slapped me, man. For no reason. That's the last time he ever put hands on me. I'll put it like that. But again, we never really got into. Me and Dunks have seen some fights too, boy. Me and Dunks should just do a live on the fights from like middle school and high school, like the recap. We never got on that level. We've seen some stuff where it was like, whoa. We never fought on that level. That was a worst case scenario with me and Dunks. It was like he did that slap, but worst case scenario, I think it was a push. I shoved him a couple times against some things and stuff like that. But I mean, overall, it was just boys being boys and men being men, man. Manny with the kick says, Rick James, bitch. Basically, he did. He said, boom. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just imagine right now how Charlie Murphy, R.I.P. to Charlie Murphy, was telling the story of how Rick James slapped him. And then how, I'm Charlie Murphy and Dunks is Rick James in that situation. Because you're like, we just chilling out and you just boom. Like, what the hell? That's what happened, basically. Let's see. Deacon Oriai says, I got my money on Dunks, I guess. We got Equal Fit in here. Says, can someone help me? I've got Jordans. They are brown, but the Jordan logo is yellow and the sole is aqua blue, but I don't know where I can find them. Says, someone help me. I've got Jordans. What are you asking exactly? What you're looking for that or what's up? Azam says harder than the Will Smith slap. I would say about equivalent. I say it was about equivalent. Yeah, Will Smith slap. I'll say it's about equivalent. That's basically what he did. The only difference is Chris Rock saw that coming. I would have stepped back like, hey, whoa, what you doing? You're not supposed to be on stage right now. But Dunks, it was one of those, like, it was a side view slap too, like, because we was walking all in the same direction. So like when he did it, he like did it with a, like, he rocked on the joint too, man. That joint hurt. Bloxy, or am I saying that right? Blocks by. Hopefully, my bad. My mom is dead on God. Sorry about that. If that's how you mean it. Equal Fit says, I want to know if someone knows where I have to look because I think it's a rare, but I can't find it online. What's the name of the shoe? Like, you just gave us the color blocking, Jordan logo, yellow, and yeah, you got to give us a little bit more detail. Look in StockX or GOAT. Yeah, but I think what he's saying, Deacon, I think he doesn't know like the name of the colorway. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know what to really search under. And if you just type in those particular colors, that's kind of like, in my opinion, that's a little vague. You know what I'm saying? I think you need a little bit more details than that, homie. And I've been down. It took me a minute to get the shoes that I'm trying to cop on Monday. I didn't remember the name of those joints. And then they're like an old shoe from, let's just say I'm getting me another Grail sneaker, but it's not as expensive. It's a childhood sneaker that's coming to the channel pretty soon. I'll just leave it at that. Equal Fit says, yeah, I don't really know the names and stuff. Yeah. Do you know the model? Like, do you know if it's like a Jordan? You know what I'm saying? You just said Jordans. Jordan's very vague. That's my thing, Deacon in reality. That's why I figured. You can type in Jordan and Brown, and how many Jordan and Brown shoes can we put together, right? And there's several different types of brown. So we need to know a model. Like, is it a Jordan 3, Jordan 4? You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to find the model. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. See, my joint, the reason why I was able to find mine without the name is like, I knew the model and stuff like that, you know? And I'll give y'all a hint, it's an SB. But I knew the model and everything, so yeah, I was able to find it. Let's see. Deacon Arias has look on that one. Jay Brooks says, nobody likes being slapped. If I saw Will, I would have at least had the right fist tight. Exactly. If you right. If you walking up on stage, because the thing is, Chris Rock is the host. He knows the schedule and who's supposed to be what and at what times. And at this point, it's like, in my head, if I'm him, but again, I don't know what I would do in the action, but in my head, I'm like, from the outside looking in, I'm like, why is Will randomly walking up here? And again, you just got through saying like a G.I. Jane joke. I ain't gonna lie though, that was messed up, but it was funny though. Even Will was laughing until he saw that his wife wasn't laughing. Chris Rock crazy, man. But yeah, I'm with you, Jay Brooks. I would have tried to be somewhat. If I ain't gonna say if I had the fist tight, I would at least like, cause he hit one of these numbers, like he winded all the way back and like went in. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he leaned in that joint. Like when Dunks did it, he just kind of like boom, like you know what I'm saying? He just put the emphasis up like that. He didn't. Will did one of these joints. So my thing is, I would have said like, hey, why is he winding all the way back? I would have just stepped backwards. That would have been my natural reaction. You know what I'm saying? Or at least bend backwards or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Equal Fit says, yeah, I don't really know the names of stuff. Read that one. Let's see. Man with the Kick says, the Jordan 1 mid, my guy. Wait, I'll look. Be right back. Okay, Manny. Manny coming in with the least. You give Manny the least amount of description, he gonna find something for you. Deacon Arias says, I got my Mr. Tile Adidas in today. They are super fire in person. Sheesh. Okay, congratulations. 100. Visualize laughing. Bloxy says, Ken, I subscribe to you. Okay, appreciate that. Go ahead. If you haven't subscribed, y'all be sure to go ahead. If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so, man. Definitely goes a long way. If you're just saying you just subscribed, I appreciate the subscription. Definitely really helps the channel out. Manny with the Kick says, congrats, Deacon. Deacon Arias says, I refuse to pay resale, Manny. Now the prices have dropped. Definitely getting a second pair. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Manny with the Kick says, welcome to the Sneaker Society, Bloxies. Yes, Sirski, man. Equal Fit says, it really looks like the Jordan 4 mushroom, but with a yellow Jordan logo on the tongue, and it has some light blue Jordan soles. Azam says, I found you a few months back from the Polo review. Okay, appreciate that, homie, most definitely. That's what I was in today, that all red polo joint, which I don't even think I did. I should have did a video for the joint. I may even still do it. Because I got the black one up. I got my 3 fits. I might as well, because I should drop it. I'll probably do it. I'll squeeze it in there somehow. But appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate that. Hope you liked it. Polo used to be low-key. That used to be one of my nicknames. Like, whenever, like, I used to buy so much polo. I've sold a lot of polo. I sleep on polo. Kind of funny. Like, I like their material. It feels really good. I like their, and plus it's just a classic fit. I just love the way it fits. I love the way it feels against the skin and look too. But at the same time, they're very, Ralph Lauren stuff is very basic, but hey, yeah, to each his own. But yeah, definitely was in that today. Their sheets are really nice, and the comforter I bought was really nice as well. Little bit taxed, but it is what it is. Man with a Kick says, I feel you on that, Deacon. Deacon says, anybody going for the Canyon 4s next week? I am officially on the fence for those guys. When are those set to drop? I know those are supposed to be the poor man Travis Scott's. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody says that, so I don't know. I know Kwame is loving those. Then I know we got the in fact, I'm going to just share my screen on the sneakers real quick. We might as well talk upcoming releases, and then I'm going to go ahead and get up out of this thing, man. But let's talk upcoming releases, since that's kind of where we already headed, which I should have been headed on that anyway. But cool, let me get the sneakers app up. and we'll go from there. I don't know though, to answer your question though. Let me pull up the Nike joint. Boom. Type in Nike. So yeah, because we actually got a lot of heat. This is the thing. I'm gonna drop this video on Monday right here. Drip, flip, or skip on this shoe. Let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. So we do got these right here up in the left hand corner. These Clark Atlanta University joints. Seems like I didn't know these were on the schedule. So this is something that we can definitely look forward to as well. Let's see. J Ross says, do you turn green when you get mad? No, I don't turn green. More so me, I'm the red. I turn red. Manny with the kick says, J Polo copy. Actually, that used to be one of my nicknames, Manny with the kicks. J Polo or just Polo. But yeah, Polo. And funny, like when I first signed up for Instagram, it used to be Polo J, and I just switched it to my name. Yeah, so actually, Manny, that's just true. Deacon Arad says, Hulk smash 100. Jay Brooks Jay Brooks says, I'm going for those fours. Deacon Kwame says, I'm gonna need those Canyon fours, hopefully for retail. I knew you wanted them, Kwame. I knew you wanted them. But these dunks are looking pretty fire. Let me see. I'm pretty sure. What are these? Air Jordan 7 Vetchin? Let me see. What's these about? When are these supposed to drop? These are supposed to come October 22nd. Sevens. These aren't bad though. These aren't a bad shoe. To keep 100. AZ says, do you have any experience with the Nike amplifiers for running? No, I do run a pair of Nikes right now, but it's not that model. I'm flat footed, so that's why the shoes I get to work out in / run in, I have to have that extra comfort level, man. Or it's gonna be a long day at the gym. Look like we got some 9s that's supposed to be coming out here pretty soon. 9, these definitely look like boots. And they said it too. Air Jordan 9 boot NRG. These definitely look like boots for sure. Trying to see what else. I thought we had more up on the radar. There we go. There go the Canyon joints right here. They not looking bad though. It's that hairy-ish like material, like, you know what I'm saying? It's suede on them. It says rich suede Canyon purple. So it's very rich suede. Again, it's also a 4. I feel like you can't go wrong with a 4. You know what I mean? This is one of these shoes you can't really go wrong with it. Now, what I would love to see, is it possibly coming with some extra laces? I don't think nobody got their hands on these yet. I'm very curious with some lace swapping, what that would do. And if so, which color? You know? Maybe not for these though, because what other shoestring color would work with this? Let's see. Kwame says that tan leather 7 looking clean. Agreed. Kwame says, I love that hairy suede. See, yeah, it's just depending on your preference at the end of the day. Like I said, it's not looking bad. It's still a 4 at the end of the day. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? That's a close up on the joint. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm on the fence. I'm going to be 100. I'm on the fence if y'all can't tell. Deacon Ariad says, nothing else dropping good but the 4s. True. We still got a few we got the dunks trying to make that little creep in. And I think we got a few little random stuff that may happen. You know what I'm saying? I think there's going to be some Halloween. I think they are going to do a Halloween dunk this year from what I've seen. But don't quote me on that. I think there's supposed to be like an orange, like Halloween theme. Like these Converses, ain't nobody checking for those. And these are definitely Travis Scott inspired. Let me see. I thought I saw that on the radar, man. But sometimes they don't be having everything loaded fully up on this site or on this. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be. Sometimes they be lacking. So, Canyon 4s, these dunks are looking nice. Yeah, we got to wait and see because I think they still got something in the chamber. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be a Jordan 1 for women's that's going to drop in like an orange colorway. Almost appears like a shattered backboard, but it's like rumored. I've seen some people have them in hand, but yeah. So pretty much, honestly though, I'm kind of with a lot of people though. I'm really just waiting on the loss. If I'm going to keep 100, what I'm really looking forward to the most is those lost and founds is what I'm waiting for. You know what I'm saying? If I can get those, I can't really be too much, I couldn't be asked for too much more. You know what I'm saying? Manuel the Kick says, on the fence for 4s because I seen them at Got Sold. The furry material threw me off. Simple to garden joint from the last live. Okay, true. That's what I said, man. That material is looking funny for me too. I'm with Manny on this one. I'm on the fence. Kwame says, I think they come with black laces. Okay, I can see some black laces popping with that. J-Rod says, I can't mess with the Barney 4s. Deacon of Reality says, I'm going for at least 5 pairs of Lost and Founds next month. Sheesh, 5? 5. You need 5? Visualize says, yeah, that suede looks fuzzy. Kwame says, toss some green laces and you got the skunk 4. True. I can see that as well. Jay Brooks says, Barney 4s laughing my ass off. Dang, J-Rod's kind of ruined them. Hey, chill out. I mean, it's our preference at the end of the day. Kwame been talking about these for a minute, though. Azam says, those 4s remind me of the cell from Dragon Ball Z. I was thinking that. They definitely gave me that type of vibe. Kwame says, I saw the Gore-Tex 5s coming out soon. I may get them as a winter pick. Okay. Definitely a good winter shoe. Definitely if you're in the area where it snows and stuff like that. And Kwame, you're in New York, so yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all get it, Deacon Ariel says, do you like those Yeezy Quantums? I'm not the basketball joints. They're okay, but I don't think I would be able to wear them. Like, if I was going to ball, then yeah, I'll probably go for that. If I'm going to play ball, I have a pair of those. I know they got a lifestyle version and like a basketball version, but I consider it all the same, really. I know there's slight differences. Kwame says, at Deacon, I saw those on Confirmed. They look good. Kwame says, I found my pair. Cough, cough. I bet you did. So okay. So you're hinting that you have the Lost and Founds already, Mr. Manny with the kicks. Is that true? If not, you obviously know your pair is guaranteed if you ain't got it already, from what it sounds like. Trying to throw these little hints out there. I caught it earlier too when you said it, but I didn't really want to say it because I wasn't sure. But now you just confirmed it for me, low key. Deacon always says, Kwame, I knew you would like them. Yeah, everybody knew Kwame would love them joints, man. Let's keep it 100. But been on this joint for 2 hours and 11 minutes, man. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't done so already. I'm gonna close things out for tonight. We'll be back with another live on Wednesday for sure. Definitely gonna have some more content coming next week as well. Anything in particular y'all want me to touch on in these lives, y'all let me know. And we will go ahead and close this thing out. Deacon Ariati says UA at Manny. Nah, I think Manny about that retail, their real life, man. But I know you just messing with him. I know you just joking with him. But I'm gonna go ahead and close things out, man. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you like sneaker content, like I said before, you're in the right place. Dunks, I think, will not be on Wednesday because I think he got to do some stuff with his job. But he should be back Saturday, and we're going to be back in full effect, man. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this thing. My name is Jeremy Jones, and I am officially out this thing, man. And peace.
Second bell, where the is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, thought they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threat, so nobody's into me. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working, I'm up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in mine.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working, I'm up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working, I'm up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine.